Hola amigos, buenas noches, ¿cómo están? Espero que estén muy bien, bienvenidos a Cafecito con Masha. Hoy nos tocó entrevista un poco de noche, pero bueno, a veces hay que adaptarnos a los horarios de nuestros patinadores, que sabemos que están muy ocupados entrenando durante el día, así que en esta ocasión nos tocó de noche. Espero que estén muy bien. No habíamos tenido entrevista, al menos en unas 2 semanas, ya los extrañaba, pero aquí estamos de nuevo con una entrevista increíble y muy divertida. Ahora estaré teniendo una nueva sección de entrevistas llamada Rumbo a la Fama, Camino a la Fama. Y bueno, pues en esta sección estaremos presentando a muchos deportistas increíbles que están haciendo cosas padrísimas. Y bueno, pues obviamente ya verán qué nos espera en todas estas entrevistas para conocer nuevas estrellas que a lo mejor no están todavía en el top, pero para allá van teniendo un éxito impresionante. Quiero recordarles, amigos, por favor, que se suscriban a este canal, síganme en mis redes sociales para que vean todas las entrevistas que estoy subiendo, los videos de todas las semanas, además del nuevo contenido que estaré subiendo en mi Instagram. También quiero pedirles que vayan a la página de Golden Skate, en donde encontrarán el foro de discusión y todas las noticias relacionadas al patinaje sobre hielo. Y también quiero recordarles que al final de la entrevista estaré leyendo los primeros 5 comentarios o preguntas realizadas a través del super chat. Gracias a esos donativos que ustedes hacen a este canal es que el día de hoy estamos donde estamos. Hello everyone, welcome to Cafecito con Masha. I'm very excited for today's interview. It's going to be super amazing. I will be having a new section in my YouTube channel called Road to Fame. Sorry. In this new section, we will be introducing some skaters that maybe are not at the top yet, but they are on the way there, having success like in every competition and being amazing in the junior levels, in the novice level. So this is going to be super amazing. I want to remind you guys to subscribe to this channel. You won't regret it. You can watch all my weekly videos. Remember that I am posting videos with all the figure skating news. Also, please follow me on my social media. Go to my Instagram. I will be posting new content every week, every day actually. So I'm posting amazing things every week. I also want to remind you to go to Golden Skate. You will see all the figure skating news, and also there's a discussion forum where you will be able to talk with more figure skating fans around the world about everything figure skating related. And I want to remind you that at the end of the interview, I will be reading up to 5 comments or questions from the audience made through the super chat. Thanks to those donations you do to this YouTube channel, we are here today after a year and a half and with more than 40,000 subscribers. So thank you guys. So I want to introduce our guest for today. He's an amazing skater from Team USA. He's a junior and he's becoming pretty famous as the Latino skater. So I want to introduce you to Jacob Sanchez. Hello, Jacob. Welcome to Cafecito con
Hi,
Masha. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm great, thank you. I'm so happy to have you here. I mean, I have seen some of your competitions lately, and of course, US Figure Skating made this story about you, and it got me, like I have to have this guy here. I mean, you're an amazing skater, and I want to talk to you today, and people must know you. So, first of all, I want to ask you, how did you get into figure skating? How, what's your story?
Um, so I did want to play hockey, but I couldn't stand up on hockey skates.
No.
And after that, I tried doing the figure skates. I tried skating. I was able to stand up and I was able to balance myself. And then my mom registered me for the learn to skate sessions. And after that, I fell in love with skating.
So you wanted to be a hockey player.
Yes.
Yeah, but hockey skates are pretty tough.
Yeah.
So I am guessing this video here is maybe your first competition or show or something.
Yes, that was my first competition.
Oh, that's so sweet. It was when? Maybe like 7 years ago.
I was 6 years old.
Oh my god, that is so cute. I saw your YouTube channel And it's amazing because it's like literally your whole story in figure skating there. It's pretty cool. So you have two brothers, but you are the only figure skater. They play other sports, right?
Yes.
So how is it to be? How is it like to be the only figure skating in the family?
It's definitely interesting because both my brothers play completely different sports. Like my little brother, he does soccer, and my older brother, he's a track runner.
Yeah,
He does a lot
completely
of
different.
track. Um, when I was younger, my older brother did try skating. He was skating for I think like 3 or 4 months,
Mm.
but then he decided skating wasn't for him and started doing other sports. My little brother, he can skate. He can do like basic moves on figure skates. He also wanted to play hockey, but he couldn't stand up on the hockey skates either.
I know. I have tried hockey skates. It's pretty tough. So, do they play their sports at the same level as you do in figure skating?
Um, Not at the same level, but close. Because my older brother, he's a senior in high school, so he's like on that kind of top level.
Nice.
And then my little brother, he's 7, so he's at like a I would say like a juvenile level of soccer.
That's amazing. So, your parents must be pretty proud of the three of you.
Yeah.
So, I wanted to ask you, who's your favorite figure skater and why?
I do have a couple different favorite skaters, but now I've been really looking up to Vincent Joe.
He's amazing. And what about Skate America this weekend?
Yes, it was so fun to watch. I loved watching him and all the American skaters, everybody. It was an amazing event.
Yeah, the great thing is that Team USA has great skaters. I heard, I read somewhere that you also admire Nathan Chen and Jason Brown.
Yes.
They're great, great skater. So you have talked a lot about being a Latino skater. So tell me more about that.
So being a Latino skater in figure skating, I feel we aren't as talked about and represented as much as other people may be. I feel some Latinos find it harder to find a way in skating, but I feel like everybody can do it no matter what race you are, no matter what age. I believe everybody could skate no matter what.
Yeah, totally. Actually, you worked with Rohin Ward, and he was telling the same thing you're saying to me right now. That it's sometimes kind of hard, and people don't expect that Latinos can skate. So
Yeah.
let's talk about that. I mean, you are achieving so much right now. We are watching this competition. I think is from 2020, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, this year we will watch some video from your Grand Prix a little bit later. But I mean, you are an amazing skater. And actually, I wanted to ask you, what do you think about our Mexican Donovan Carrillo? He's also Latin American. He's an amazing skater. And like you said, some Latin Americans don't have so many opportunities. In Mexico, we have that problem. And Donovan grew up in figure skating, going through tough times. And right now, he's the first Mexican to qualify in 30 years for the Olympics. So, what do you think about him?
I love watching Donovan skate. He
He's
is my
great.
favorite Latino skater right now. I love his choreography. I love his personality he brings to skating. I love to see him perform.
Have you reached
And
out to him?
not yet, but I saw him at the Cranberry International competition. I was able to see him over there. It was it was really cool. I was able to see him in practice too.
I know. I feel that Latin blood is something truly special because I see Donovan skating and I see you skating, and you guys have something really special in you. It's like it shows how you enjoy to skate and to dance and to perform. Is like something magical, and that's what I see in you, and I think people see it too, and that's why you are became becoming famous right now, because it's like you have something different, and that's amazing. So you went to your first junior grand prix, we were talking about that, in Poland, and you placed sixth. I mean, it was a great placement for your first grand prix. How do you feel about that?
I feel good. I mean, there are things that I could work on, but having my first Grand Prix event, I was very happy how I skated. I was happy with my placement, and overall, the experience was amazing.
So
And
what other competitions you have planned international?
I don't have any notice of them now. But I'm getting ready for the qualifying season. I have a competition in 2 days. I have to go to Leesburg, Virginia. And then after that, at the beginning of November, I have to go to Norwood in Massachusetts to compete for another qualifying competition for nationals. And if I qualify, it will be in the first weeks of January. I would go to Tennessee
Nice.
for
So you
national.
have a busy schedule.
Yeah.
So far, how do you see yourself at the junior level? I mean, I know that the season is just starting, but how do you see yourself in this season?
Right now, I feel I'm doing what I can do. I know that I have to put in some more difficult elements technically. Like I have to start putting in more triple axles, maybe quads in the future to really become a competitive skater and on the junior level and international level. And I'm also want to work on my choreography more, my components.
You're good at choreography.
Thank you.
I love it.
So that's my main focus and consistency.
Yeah,
I've
of course.
always I've always been working on my consistency, and especially now I'm starting to do a lot of consistency drills and a whole bunch of consistency training. Running, I've been doing a whole lot of run throughs every day, just working and working.
So you said you have to work more on this season. Which would you say are your weak spots?
Um, right now I feel I am a little bit like an underdog in the technical side of skating with
Mm,
jumps. I feel like I can incorporate more difficult elements and I can start placing my combinations in the second half of my program to get the higher base values and my footwork. I do have to work on my footwork a lot, my step sequences.
so you were third at nationals this year. So
I I got fourth.
fourth.
I'm sorry.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Okay, so it's okay. So, what's the plan right now? I mean, do you have like a goal for this season regarding nationals or more international competitions?
Yeah, so I have a goal for scores and jumps. For my scores, I want to break 200 this
Mm,
year. That's my main goal. Of course, I want to skate well at nationals.
yeah.
I want to try my best to put out two clean skates. I do want to try and land a quadruple jump clean,
How close
and
are you?
I'm working on it. I mean I have landed it before in competition, but it was downgraded.
Mm. Which
But I'm
quad?
still working. Quadruple toe.
Okay. So I mean, it's going there. Everything is a process. So by when would you like to beat your 200 score?
Um, right now, that's kind of my goal for these two competitions, to see if I could break 200, because I was close at the Grand Prix, and if I'm able to break 200, then I know that at nationals I can score over 200.
Wow, that's nice. I mean, I think it's getting there. I saw yesterday, I was watching like every video of you, and I can see the improvement. Like year by year, you can see the improvement. And the great thing is that you're 14 now, and your body is getting stronger like by the day. So that's amazing. That's like the great thing about boys. I mean, girls got it hard when they grow up because of the hips and the change in the body and
Yeah.
everything. Guys just get more stronger. So I think you're getting better, and I'm sure that next year, like in 1 year, we will see a different you, like completely. So that's a great thing. So we have a couple of questions from the audience. Someone is asking, do you have a role model in figure skater or other sport?
Yes. In figure skating, I look up to a whole lot of skaters, male and female skaters. I do look up a lot to Roheen Ward, Nathan Chen, Yuzuru Hanyu, Jason Brown, Vincent Zhou, a lot of skaters. And then not on the ice, like in other sports, I look up to a lot of basketball players,
Mm.
LeBron James, Stephen Curry, just seeing how their worth ethic is, how they came about in their sports, what they went through,
Actually, I
everything.
was going to ask that. Good answer. And some other question here. What's your ultimate goal in figure skating?
My ultimate goal, I want to qualify for the 2026 Winter Olympics. That's my top goal. And also, I want to qualify for the World Championships, junior and senior. But yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's great. So let's talk Olympics next year. What are your predictions? I mean, regarding Team USA, it's hard to know who's going, but what's your prediction on the guys?
On the guys for like the podium,
Yeah.
okay. I think that it's I feel like it's a fair game between Yuzuru Hanyu and Nathan Chen, but I feel like Nathan has to just get everything together and just skate like how he skates in the U.S. and all these other competitions. Um, but I do feel that Vincent has a really good chance at the podium this year. Shoma Uno, very good chance. Um, I would love to see Donovan high in the stands. In the
Yeah,
stand,
I think
it would be
everybody does.
amazing. I'm so excited to see him over there. Um, I also want to see how the ladies plans out too.
I was going to ask you, okay, what about the Russian girls? You know there are only 3 spots for the girls in Russia. So who do you think is going to get the 3 spots?
So the three spots I think is going to be Kamila Valieva,
Hmm.
Alexandra Trusova, and I think the third spot is between Anna Sherbakova, Elena Kosternaya, and Elizaveta Tutlamisheva.
I think the same, but that third spot is like the big question. And for
Yes.
the podium, I mean, I think it's the same. I am thinking of a Russian sweep,
Yep.
right? I mean, it's
That's what I'm
crazy.
thinking too.
Yeah, it's going to be like epic.
Yes.
I know. And okay, regarding Team USA, which guys do you think are going to the Olympics? I mean, Nathan, I think it's like the obvious
Yeah.
answer. And Vincent, I'm thinking too. And there are 3 spots, right? For Team USA.
Yes.
So the
Yes.
third one,
I have a strong feeling that they're gonna send
Jason?
Jason Brown.
Yeah, me
Yes.
too. I think it's kind of what happened with Adam Rippon. You know, like he tried for so many years to be on the Olympic team, and it was like on the last time, you know? I think
Yeah.
it's going to be the same thing. So, who's your favorite on the guys? Like,
On the guys,
yeah,
in a,
like for the Olympic gold.
for the Olympic gold, I feel I think if Nathan does well, he's gonna get it.
I think so too. I think this weekend was like a shock for everyone,
Yes.
but it's not like usual. So,
Hmm.
hopefully, we will see him perform like he usually does. So,
Yeah.
Olympics 2026, you have like 4.5 years to like be the best. So I think you can do it. You're working hard. Just you have to like take every opportunity you have. So what's like your plan for these 4 years? Do you have like something in mind, like scheduled?
Yeah, I want to really work on like everything, every different part of skating: spins, choreography, step sequences, jumps, consistency. I want to incorporate a whole lot of different technically difficult elements, different jumps. I want to compete more during the season. um, I want to get some type of international experience, and then I want to I do want to qualify for the world championships, junior and senior, between these 4.5 years.
I'm sure you will. Oh, and there's like another goal besides figure skating. You need to perfect your Spanish because if we meet at the Olympics eventually, we must speak Spanish. So that's like a must.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Great. Yeah, you have to. I mean, if you're going to be like, the popular Latin skater, you must speak Spanish. That's
Yep.
mandatory. So thank you so much for this interview, Jacob. It has been so much fun. Guys, follow Jacob. His Instagram. He's posting some things there. And well, of course, on YouTube, you can find more videos of him skating. Uh, Thank you so much. I wish you the best for this season. Of course, we will be in touch. I will be watching you pretty close because I really want to see the results on nationals this year. Well, next year in January, and also if there's another like international competition or something, of course we will be watching and cheering you because you're amazing. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep working hard because you have so much talent.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for this interview again, and we'll be in touch. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you. Subscribe to the channel and follow Jacob on his social media. Thank you so much. Have a great night.
You too. Bye.
Bye bye.